Messaged. Message dated December 9th, 2020. It is 7:24 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. John C. Weaver, Roseman, California, to CNN, Don Lemon. Mr. Lemon, how are we doing this evening, sir? I've been catching your diatribe this evening concerning about our current lame duck in the White House right now, and the Trumplicans and everybody else who refuses to understand that the election's already been over already. On YouTube, I have done too many video logs, or as they call them, vlogs these days. I am so behind the times. I'm like 19th century next to the 22nd century thinking at this point. But in dealing with our current situation right now, Mr. Lemon, we've already lost the words, and it is now we have to wait and just deal and cope. We have had a rocky 4 years, and this last leg has been the most extreme. And you're right about the lack of empathy. If you've noticed in the last, how many decades we've been seeing this guy online and in the video, did he actually ever emote anything without looking like he's fake news to throw it back in his face? We have so many deaths going on right now regarding the COVID-19. There's still people out there believing it's still fake news and it's still not happening, despite the fact that the local news I've got out here in Los Angeles area or in Southern California is out there talking to a lot of healthcare professionals out there who are beyond the breaking point at this point, and they're still holding on by a thread. And they have told stories, they have talked to people left and right. We've had regular people coming on the air left and right, all trying to share stories concerning about the COVID-19. And still other people think it's still fake news. Mr. Lemon, there is no cure for stupidity or ignorance or apathy or indifference. They're going to be the way they are at this point over here. And they learn it the hard way. Their self-will run riot. And perhaps they do need the proverbial sledgehammer upside the head to get the point across. But I said proverbial. I'm not saying the actual. Life itself will supply whatever it needs to wake and shake these guys up to let them know what's going on. You can't do anything about them. Right now, you report the news. You give your commentary of what you think and what you feel. That's your job. Mine, on the other hand, is to deal with students at a school, because I am also one of the students at a school in Antelope Valley, California, 54-year-old Ford, starting up a 6-year community college tour of duty. 2 classes at a time. Not bad for an old Ford, eh? And I'm trying to get my life better as it is. I've had a lot of setbacks. Show you for a personal note. You see the pictures down below me here? On my left-hand side? My mother and my brother. My mother in the top portion there. This was her last Christmas back in 2012 before she passed away. Yeah. My brother, David Worshaw. My mother, Ellen Ray Shaw, but everyone called her Mary Ann growing up, so stuck with her. 2013, I lost her. 2018, I lost my brother. Well before the COVID. And then when the COVID hit this year, it seemed like everything else was on a survival mode, that the holiday season seems to be the only time where emotions can break down at any moment. The holiday season is celebrated at best when you have family with you. But even if I had them with me right now physically, there is no way for me to go through this holiday season happy, jolly, and everything else going on. Not with the misery we've got. California is on lockdown. People are revolting in California. I swear if they're going to be doing some, if they're going to be doing any kind of recall elections at this point over here, Newsom would be out of a job, and so would Mayor Garcetti in Los Angeles. And not to mention the county supervisors of Los Angeles County, let alone Kern. Be looking for work at this point. But then again, I haven't heard any recall elections for either one of them just yet. But I wish to God there was an election recall for McCarthy. I'd like to get him out of office. I'd like to have the three ghosts of Christmas visit his ass. Because he's already got the Grinch as his roommate or family member. Don, you have a message to Mr. Chris Cuomo. Stay safe. Stay the hell out of COVID-19's way again. And keep chugging. Happy holidays to his family. And Mr. Lemon, happy holidays to yours. From one former jolly old elf to another jolly elf. You're not that old yet, pal. Take care. Time index 7:31 p.m. Still dated December 9th, 2020.